Hello, welcome to turn 10. This turn doesn't see a whole lot of action, but it does see a bit more Americans. So we'll get the overall pan view, and then I'll zoom in and show you what we see. Opens up with, they're still bombarding this hedge a little bit. You can see we're seeing quite a bit more things. These guys pop back up, take fire, and then immediately go back down. Still more movement. We see a second team here, but they quickly disappear. So clearly we caught a glimpse of someone running through the forest, and that's it. And that's it for the turn. Real quick, I want to show, that's the wrong guy. I wanted to show you that that's the wrong guy. The FO does have a fire mission for this area, so we should be expecting rounds pretty quickly. I'll check that in a second. Anyway, let's get a close-up view of the action. So action being a relative term, but first we see this Sherman moving up, and then we see a tank crew back here. We've got this Sherman still facing. This, I believe, is secondary explosions, just the tank cooking off, etc. We have an HQ team back here. They're shelling the head, as is to be expected. Our guys are not pinned or cowering, but they probably will be soon. Another HQ team. We spy an abandoned Jeep. And more of the tank crew moving up over here. Real quick, a lone rifleman. An HQ team. This is kind of interesting. The icon makes it look like an AT team, but all we can see are riflemen, and that jumped. Yeah, there's an anti-tank. Alright, so we saw a lot of movement there. I'm going to quickly pan through here and find when we see the units where they are more or less. So here's our rifleman. He's down low. He starts taking fire. And in fact, takes a bullet. Fuck that guy. I'm clicking through. Okay, we saw bar gunner right here. Let's go back before we see him. He's spotted by this team here. First squad AT. He's very clearly hunting. You can see by that movement that they've ordered hunt to the forest edge, it looks like. So, what we can hope is that they're hunting, they spy us, and they get bogged down providing a base of fire here, hopefully with no maneuver element because they're dumb or something, and then they get hit by our artillery barrage, which is going to hit this area. Again, I'll get you an ETA in just a moment. First, let's check and see if any of our movements were done. Looks like these poor suckers didn't get canceled because I didn't input the turn. So I really hope our tank hunter doesn't die within the next minute. That'd be pretty shitty. Okay, you can see here our artillery is ETA 1 minute. Let's hope that's good. Hello and welcome back, even though it's the same video. This is turn 11, and we have some kind of interesting stuff. So, to start with, the bang you're about to hear, I'm pretty sure it's a breaching charge, but we'll find out when we get our zoomed in view in a little bit. So there's a breach over here, I'm pretty sure. Then they fire a shot at our tank. And then we get sporadic contacts here, which we decide to, I don't know, shoot at. Good choice. You can see we take return fire. You can also see that they are lining up along this tree line, much as we thought. Real quick, pause. Our FO is calling the fire mission here, so once I click off of them, you'll note the edge is about where the cursor is. Unfortunately, that is also where they're stacking up. So if we get a good fire for effect in a tight area, we may not hit the main line. That said, this is combat mission, and if you've ever done an artillery mission, you know they don't generally stay within the confines of the area. Anyway, so we get more fire over here. Tank doesn't really have any more engagement. More movement back here. The fire missions are confirmed in some weird language. And then it's just a couple small rounds back and forth for the end of the video, barring one or two exceptions. 1, 2. So, as I was saying, sometimes they don't stay to the confines of the mission, and it looks like that's a good over here, and this one's probably going to hit over here. Yeah, unfortunately once I get too close it disappears, but it looks like it's going to come in right about here. Anyway, let's get a close-up. Yeah, look at that breach. That's a really good... Yeah. So they breach that. I'm not entirely certain why, because they kind of have this gap here, but God bless their little hearts. We have a machine gun team moving across. We decide to... I don't know, let's look at that again. That was kind of weird. Okay, so the AT team breaches. This machine gun team comes out here, goes down, and then starts turning around. I don't know if that tank is somehow suppressing them. Maybe secondary explosions are being simulated but not shown. I don't know. That's kind of weird. God, just look at that tease back there. All that yellow line, yellow line. Look at that tease. I'm not looking at it though. We spy something here. Hold on. Rifleman. Alright, let's get to the main action. Hello, and welcome to German Turn Shoot at the Americans. Alright, looks like they've just casually decided to move this guy up, and our machine gun says, girlfriend. This guy's seen way back here by someone not useful. And our initial contact is here. This poor bar gunner is going to get shot at by, what is that, 1A? 1A! Lots of 1A. Another contact here. And here they are again. Nanotank and... oh... one of the riflemen that we killed earlier and his buddy. They begin to take fire. See if we spot any extras. Nope, still one, but he's pinned. Still one, and he's halfway there. Oh, what was that? Was that a casualty? Yeah, That was a casualty. And that was an explosion. Let's go look at that. Let's go look at that guy getting shot again. Let's try and find that guy. Here he is. Good kill, everybody. And then we end the turn with only one guy visible here. Right next to his dead body. Great for morale. Anyway, good job. Let's get some overview maintenance, and then I'll get this posted. Okay, this part of the video, I'm just going to click through the units here and show who can see them. So starting off at the initial turn start, we've got this Sherman visible from the FO and this Panzerschreck, who must just be salivating at the thought. This empty Jeep visible by the Panzerschreck. No one cares about it though. There's the breach. The Sherman fires at our tank. We have this AT team visible by this HQ over here. Only briefly. Machine gun visible by the Shrek and this HQ. And also, you notice what they did is they fired a smoke round in front of our tank so that our tank couldn't see shit. Kind of smart. There's the machine gun team just lying there still. Still only visible by this H. So that looks like it for our site checks. So the good news is that this tank counter team made it to the position which they had orders to go to. The bad news is it's by that shell. There's probably a sizable force of Americans in these trees, and they have to run all the way back if they want to get back to safety, or quickly cut this corner, which may expose them to more fire. That said, maybe we can sneak them around and get some more tanks?